loud as heck. Alright. So I have to, like, stop streaming around 2:30 or so. Thank you. Because I have to take QD3 to her appointment. It's for vaccinations.
I've come as requested, Senorita Butterfly. I ensured I wasn't followed by any...
I have cameras set up. I would have known if you were. Shut up and get in.
We've been waiting here for an hour.
We?
We have company. Your employer, in fact. Allow me to introduce you to Senor Perez. The mysterious mastermind behind the Turquoise Serpent Club.
This is our chance, mis hijos! Kill the bipedal monster!
Wow. You think I'm just making excuses? I'm not.
Anyone crazy seeing blood?
Mama Perez and her kids.
Listen, sensing their thoughts. Enjoy it, friends. Close your eyes. Don't be fooled. What? Taking a peek inside. Oh, hello, my shadowy friend. Face the truth.
Oh, did they recover just now? Yeah.
Listen, enter the gate and see the light. One shattered and now leaving.
Good night, Majoko. Have a good rest.
Can I give everyone a ride on my back?
Kitty claws! Just who the hell are you, biped? Did Cruz send you? Oh,
It's funny that she says biped because she's actually standing on 2 feet herself.
He's bent out of
And her
shape about
kids.
the auction. Things I'm stepping on
Miguel?
his block. How much did he pay you, huh? I'll offer double, no triple. Or are you with the government? If so, I'm open to negotiating a very handsome price for your cooperation.
Huh. It's hard not to find the sight of a rodent begging for its life amusing.
Wait a second. You! I know you, Morrito. You're Anil, the one I hired to forge paintings for the club.
Hired?
How dare you betray me, you furless cretin!
Senorita, you really mean to claim that they are Perez? The legendary Perez. The feared boss who controls the Turquoise Serpent Club. And most of Mexico City's black market with an iron fist?
Yeah.
An iron fist, gripped in the paws of a few tiny mice. If I'm correct, these little troublemakers managed to replace the real Perez about a month ago.
Wow.
Since then, they've stayed hidden, mimicking Perez's voice from behind a screen. No one's noticed until now.
No wonder the club started making so many strange moves.
Yes. Under their leadership, the club has absorbed several gangs and expanded its influence in the black market. It was their idea to start forging all those paintings and hold the auction. If you ask me, they far outdone the original Perez. Oh, the irony. Any tears coming?
Tears of laughter, maybe?
Oh yeah, you're right. The club's recent success is all thanks to me. See what we mice can do? How great we are! No one knows how to run a gang better than a rodent. You know why? Because you giant two-leggers don't have a head for this business, while we brilliant burrowers were born to rule the underground.
I don't recall asking for your opinion. Come to think of it, I need only one mouse for my purposes. One that's quiet and obedient. As for the rest, I happen to have a colleague who enjoys nothing more than feasting on rats. 8 of them, actually.
Are we talking about
We're
Hisabeth?
not close, but I'm sure you'd make a
Oh,
perfect gift.
she's talking about Hisabeth?
Oh, wait! Leave my children out of this, please! I apologize for my rudeness, señorita. Clearly, you're an extraordinary arcanist, unlike most of your cheese-brained kind. You deserve to rule the underworld just as much as I do.
Oi.
I'll gladly hand
Change
you
the
this
tune
club
fast.
on a silver platter if that's what you desire.
Oi.
Rodents are quite adaptable when they need to be. But I'm not interested in running a gang.
Surely there's something I can help you with, señorita. You're looking for a pigment, aren't you? I'll tell you everything I know, all of it. Just as long as you guarantee my children's safety. Though the odds of finding that particular arcane pigment again are 1,000,000 to 1. In any case, let's start from the beginning. We mice are, of course, far
Good thing you're
superior
sleepy
to all
already.
humankind. I don't refute it. But not every mouse has got the smarts that my family does. What made my children and
probably
me so
Enfield.
special, you ask?
Wasn't
It
there an
all
update?
began with a
New character too.
spectacular
It's
accident.
Mimi.
On a frightening, fateful night, as I ran for my life from a snarling hell beast, the true
Cats.
nemesis of mouse kind, I found myself in an unfamiliar room. The floor was so clean, I nearly slipped, and the furniture gave off a rich, soothing scent. But the walls above, madre mia, they were covered with the heads of beasts beyond any counting. Still, I pulled myself together and climbed up onto the dining table, hoping to find something to eat. Who would have thought there'd be nothing but a small plate of glowing pigment up there? The pigment looked off, I admit, but my hunger overtook my fear, so I ate it. And the moment it touched my tongue, the world as I knew it fell away. For the first time in my life, I had other thoughts beyond mating and eating, beyond survival. Thoughts that only true intelligence could evoke.
That pigment mutated.
I stayed there for a couple more days.
Nice.
And thanks to my keen eye, I learned I was in this Perez's office, and that he ran half of Mexico City's smuggling business. A strange masked person in a black robe brought him
Of
that
course.
miraculous substance. It seems, at their request, Perez was using a lumber mill as a front, while they extracted a unique silver ore from Valle de Lágrimas, the Vale of Tears. The masked person refined the ore into a pigment and had it shipped far away to lands they called Europe and US. And in return, the club received a portion of it. To get my hands on the pigment, and Perez's smuggling business on the side, I staged a coup. We replaced him without even breaking a sweat.
I'm actually quite curious as to how they managed to replace him. But it was kind of just brushed off,
that
it
you
seems.
bipeds are far duller than us brilliant quadrupedal mice.
Doesn't change the fact
Everything
that
was
you're standing
going
on 2 feet.
smoothly, and we had a steady supply of pigment. Until that masked stranger up and vanished, taking the secret to its creation with them.
Oh.
I turned the city upside down trying to track them down. I thought no one could hide themselves from me. But they did. Poof! Gone without a trace, like they never even existed.
It must be because of the Valle de Lagrimas' silver ore. I've heard of it before. The locals called the place Fauces de Vora Hombres. Every miner who ventured into its tunnels never returned. In the 18th century, there was a massive mine collapse. No one's managed to find any silver there since. Rumor is the silver they found there shimmers with an extraordinary glow and is highly malleable. Two qualities that make it an exceptionally rare alchemical material. But I've never heard of it being made into a pigment, let alone it being used to grant mice intelligence.
As I'm sure you've noticed, señorita, my children, they no longer speak as I do. It seems the intelligence granted by the pigment must be maintained through regular consumption. Without it, they've turned back into ordinary mice, one after the other. The same tragedy will befall me soon. I can feel it, whether in a month or a matter of weeks. No, I won't let that happen.
That explains your recent desperation. Rushing the auction, expanding your smuggling operation, all in search of a substitute for this arcane pigment. But your efforts were in vain. How sad.
Oh yes, señorita. You think rubbing salt in a victim's wound is fun?
It is one of my hobbies. So, Manus Vindicte must have last appeared about a month ago. I will help you, but you need to tell me the exact identities of every Manus member who's dealt with the club.
Well, it's not that I don't want to tell you, but even I, the ever-resourceful Perez, know little about them. I doubt you'll be able to smoke them out either.
Didn't she smoke you out?
Calvaire, Richard Lenoir,
Diggers is on there.
Roland, Fitzwilliam, Terra, Diggers. Just aliases, not their real names.
The painting.
Deliberately cryptic
Muriel.
aliases at that. Freakish bipeds. They came to this city discreetly, disguised as tourists, journalists, or some harmless arcane society members. They never stayed long. Once a batch of pigment was ready, they vanished soon after. I even asked a friend in the government to help track them down, but they couldn't find any trace of them.
Fitzwilliam. Where else have I seen that name? besides Pride and Prejudice?
Is it their favorite novel?
It's William. That fellow claimed to be a cultural journalist who came to the city to write reports about local festivals. He isn't just good with a pen, though. He's a skilled smuggler. So skilled, in fact, that his slippery fingers also made off with quite a few valuables from my club.
Ah, yes, that report. It seems likely that to get the foreign diplomat to agree to the interview, he offered him something from the club as a gift.
Our Mr. Darcy has already left the city, but the diplomat will stay until the end of the festival.
The key to everything lies in that gift.
The gift? Why bother with that? Isn't the pigment what we're really after?
I thought
Or
we
do
were
you
after
mean
the
the
menace.
diplomat is a menace member too? Is the gift itself the pigment?
Once we find the answer to one, we'll uncover the answer to the other.
If you're sure we're on the right track, I'll do all I can to help you out. Our grand operation to retake the pigment will start at sunrise tomorrow. No, make that now. What are you waiting for? Free me so I can gather my men and...
You're not going anywhere, Senor Perez.
Oh dear.
You won't be part of this operation. And don't even dream about freedom until I get my hands on the pigment. Better pray I solve this before you lose the last of your wits like your kids.
No! You can't do this to me, you two-legged demon!
Oh well.
You seem confident, Senorita Butterfly. You've already found some critical clues pointing to things beyond this pigment, haven't you?
Yes, something that connects all the murders. And a soon-to-be victim, alive for the time being.
Increíble. You pieced it all together from just a single glance at that list? But shouldn't you do something right away? You might still be able to save them.
Save them? Why would I do that? Don't bother trying to figure me out. Wastes both our time. The murders, the vigile, the gangs, and this whole underground world mean nothing to me. This drama will draw its curtain tomorrow, Dia de los Fieles Difuntos, when the city's residents welcome back their departed faithful. Interrupting such a heartfelt occasion would just be cruel, don't you think? No. I'll infiltrate the diplomat's mansion tomorrow night and attend the festival myself. Though I guarantee you won't be able to find me in the crowd. When the killer strikes and the audience screams, I'll be sitting in the best seat in the house. And prove, as always, that my deductions are flawless.
I think I see your reasoning now, Senorita Butterfly. Pardon me for asking, but what is this device you're carrying about?
A demonic scale-based additive manufacturing machine, powered by tens of thousands of arcane scales operating simultaneously.
I've never seen such technology.
In layman's terms, you might think of it as a kind of automatic arcane printer for physical items.
A 3D printer?
But it's
Arcane?
merely a prop for tomorrow night's performance.
M. The initial of your name, isn't it, señorita? What does it stand for? Mystery? Madness? Magic? Mary. Mia. Mona, perhaps.
Why is he even guessing? Margaret.
Marguerite.
Wait, so she made the box? And then X modified it? Okay, we already saw this list. Seems they came back to back to back.
Marguerite! Explain what you are doing out here.
Writing her name, apparently.
Nothing. One of them, a girl, has the same name as me.
Have you forgotten the Hush Squad's #1 rule? No communication with mission targets. When the LT assigned you to my squad,
Hush
he said
Squad.
you had the right stuff to be
Is
an
it like
excellent
a
Hush trooper.
Assassination,
Said you could
perhaps?
spot the target in a ghillie suit from 2 kilometers away. More importantly, he said you were smart. So be smart. And don't meddle in things that aren't your concern. Understand? Break's over. Let's move. What's going on? Why aren't we moving?
It's the engine. Not even our warming incantation can manage against this cold. We might have to stop and spend the night here.
Unacceptable! We're still at least 3 days from the Loop Laboratories relay station. We can't afford to lose another. We have to get these transfers done on schedule. Or there's no guarantee we'll have enough time to take shelter when the storm hits.
But I think the deserters need some time to rest as well. Most of them have fallen ill.
Deserters.
If we keep going like this, they might not make it to the destination. I think they could use some sleep and proper medication.
That is above your pay grade, Trooper. We were ordered to transfer these deserters, dead or alive. Marguerite, go fix the engine. I'll contact Command to confirm the location of our nearest post. I want this convoy burning rubber by the end of the hour. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Will it burn rubber in this cold? I think it squeak.
tourist gold up near the mines, huh? If I hadn't joined Xeno, I'd probably be sitting in a warm classroom right now.
Ah, okay. So Xeno again.
I wonder what university life is like.
Don't dream too much. University can be just as strange as anywhere else. Back in 1999, I was auditing a philosophy class at Cambridge, just to watch some bird-headed professor declare out of the blue that teaching philosophy was an absurd profession. He quit and joined the Laplace Scientific Computing Center.
That's a good one. Going to university in 1999? How old would you have been? 13? 14? How'd a prodigy like you end up stuck in the Hush Squad?
Could be I just enjoy the work. It's calming. Could be that I hope someday to find my purpose here.
Yeah, sure. If walking across an ice field at 40 below isn't calming, I don't know what is.
Study your target, predict their movement, track them down, and then...
That's what makes you calm? You've got to be joking.
Maybe it's the process.
Yeah, just joking.
All I've wanted was to join the Flying Witches.
Then why are you here, stealing intel and carrying out assassinations?
The lieutenant promised that the Hush Squad comes with a generous salary and death benefits. You know, at the time,
Why is that?
my mom was
Come.
sick. And then, the storm struck. Guess I didn't really need the money in the
My
end.
day's okay so far. How about yours?
Do you have any idea what this loop laboratory does, Marguerite? We've transferred over 100 deserters there since summer, but I've never seen any of them come back out.
Laboratories
Probably none
equals
of my business.
experiments.
I once helped with the Xeno recruitment drive in a war zone. I saw a lot of things there. Those soldiers, they lost everything in the war. They only joined Xeno because they heard they'd get proper meals. Not exactly what I'd call willing recruits. These Arcanist deserters we've been moving, they just weren't ready to face death yet. Marguerite, I'm telling you this because I trust you.
I know what it does.
Huh? What do you mean?
The Loop Laboratory. It has another name. The Amber Room. At the end
Oh!
of the battle in 1999,
Okay. That's where
a
they did
massive
the
number of
experimentation.
soldiers were lost to the storm. It was a devastating blow to Xeno's military strength. From then on,
So how could
the
it be good
higher-ups
if it's
had
not
been
good enough
trying
to knock out
find
the
a
enemy
woman
tank?
named Erd, or to be exact, the woman she was before being reversed by the storm. That's why they built the Loop Laboratory near the Don River. It's a facility that can resist the storm. The deserters aren't being transferred there for any ordinary training or dry runs. The things they do to the deserters' bodies involve unprecedented arcane powers related to the storm itself.
I don't think I understand. How do you know all this?
I read the classified files sealed in Warehouse Zero at headquarters.
It's not so classified
You went
anymore.
into Warehouse Zero? They could have shot you just for stepping in there. Tell me you're just joking.
You got me again.
I've got another joke. Sometimes I eavesdrop on Xenos encrypted telegrams, just for fun. The problem
It's
is, the
inconsistent?
encryption
Why?
patterns are so repetitive that cracking them's become boring.
I honestly can't tell which of your jokes is more disturbing.
The European branches have been bending over backwards to look for the original copies of the Tome of Mercury and the Path to Truth. But to find their owners, the famous Cavendish family of alchemists, we'll need the storm to take us further back in time. Meanwhile, a squad from the Buenos Aires branch has been searching for a rare arcane metal, likely a special silver ore from Mexico's Vale of Tears.
Ah, so it's
And the
something that...
Egypt branch has sent raw lion tails and sacred scarab wings to the Loop Laboratory in droves.
But what does all this mean? What are they trying to achieve?
Why do they label
I'm not
her
sure,
as Hush Trooper
but one
when
thing's for
her name
certain.
was mentioned as,
It's all connected to
Larissa
the Loop
just now?
Laboratory's arcane experiments.
Oh,
To
that's
find
what
the
you mean.
truth behind
But
the
doesn't it depend
storm.
on which target it hits, though?
All those experiments. They must have found something, right?
No, Larissa, not even close.
Yeah, so her name's Larissa, so why is she not labeled properly?
All signs point to a goal coveted by every alchemist, a feat humanity has never succeeded in achieving. It's hardly surprising they're still groping in the dark, looking for a key object, a step, or more likely, a person. And these so-called deserters? Fodder. Even if they survive the experiments, they'll just be thrown out to face the next storm.
No way. I probably shouldn't ask, Marguerite, but what did you mean by so cold?
You've guessed already, haven't you?
Yes. What? What are you trying to say?
That these poor wretches are anything but deserters. Apparently, they were unfortunate enough to meet the experiment criteria, so Xeno fabricated their desertion charges and had them sent to the laboratory. So, you know the truth. What are you going to do?
Asked to be transferred to the Flying Witches, maybe?
I don't know. I need some time to think.
Why is her name still Hush Trooper? It
In
should
any
be
case,
Larissa.
I think I'll take some time to give the deserters... whatever I mean. I'll give them some medication so they can at least survive the journey there. I know you won't stop me, Marguerite. Larissa, will we be there soon?
Everyone's in bad shape. But we've agreed among ourselves we don't want to cause you any more trouble. Really. Fomar and Stepan are asleep now. I just hope their fever subsides.
To sleep in this cold, that's bad.
Don't worry.
Might
We'll
not
reach
wake
our
up.
destination in just a few days. There'll be a warm place to stay, and plenty of soup and bread. Sylvia, could you help hand out these antipyretics to anyone who needs them?
Oh, of course. We really can't thank you enough, Larissa.
All right, we just made contact with the Foundation's Far East branch and... Larissa, Marguerite, what the hell are you doing? Didn't I say these deserters weren't your concern?
Why are we so in her memory lane for so long?
Mr. Ludwig, were you looking for me?
Oh, maybe that's not it.
I know I'm a little early, but if I had waited any longer, I would have been caught up by my bothersome fellow researchers again. Are you in there? Mr. Ludwig?
Of course you go to a cliffhanger. What else would you do? Research confirms the truth behind the storm is very likely to be tied to a high-value target known as Erd. Our primary objective is to locate and make contact with this individual. Note: we are seeking the original her prior to any influence from the storm. The identity of any presently existing individual holds no research value. High Command has established a facility known as the Loop Laboratory along the Dawn River, codenamed Amber Room. Its existence is classified at the highest level and is to be exempted from external inquiry of any kind. The Loop Laboratory has achieved structural immunity to the storm. Per orders, deserters have been transferred to the facility to undergo arcane experiments. All procedures are to be directed, documented, and overseen by our personnel only. All branches are hereby notified of the following resource allocations. Reminder: the Loop Laboratory is of highest priority. Any intelligence concerning the target Erd must be reported immediately. Well, that's just reiterating what happened earlier. Uh-oh.
Mr. Ludwig, are you there?
Maybe?
His office is even messier than mine.
Wow. That's significant. Oh, fudge. Smoke and ash. I don't think Mr. Ludwig is doing well. Maybe he's having a relapse. Hi? Oh, go ahead.
Anyone crazy seeing blood? What? Sensing their thoughts. The path will become clear. Listen to this. Though it may come with pain. Oh, hello, my shadowy friend. What? Enter the gate and see the light. How about a game of hide and seek? One shattered can now remain. Yeah! Vampires don't just
Seelentausch.
Was zum... Großartig. Meine Kollegen haben mich nun endgültig in den Wahnsinn getrieben. Hat ja lange genug gedauert. Aber was zur Hölle geht hier vor? Ich habe ihnen gesagt, dass der ganze Laden nach dem Brand komplett renoviert werden muss. Aber natürlich hat niemand auf mich gehört.
Are you talking to
Entschuldigung,
Ludwig,
Herr
or...
Adler. Während meiner Forschung zur Urlaubssprache hat meine Seele meinen Körper für eine Weile verlassen. Eine durchaus spirituelle Erfahrung, muss ich sagen. Seitdem hat sich meine Seele angewöhnt, völlig zufällig in meinen Familiar überzuspringen. Wie Sie sich vorstellen können, ist das gewöhnungsbedürftig. Und es bringt die Erinnerung ziemlich durcheinander. Diesmal ist es passiert, während ich gerade Akten sortiert habe.
Besorgniserregend, gelinde gesagt. Vielleicht hättest du doch etwas länger im Genesungszentrum verweilen sollen.
Right?
Ach, keine Sorge um mich. Ich hatte meinen Anteil an Forschungsunfällen. Gehört alles zum Beruf.
More importantly, Mr. Adler, have you made any progress on the arcane pigment investigation since our last meeting? Be it from Institutum Lorenz or the Foundation investigator dispatched at our request.
I did receive a report from Miss Latham 2 days ago. She has made contact with the local Vigils Bureau. Apparently, some arcanist criminal organization is operating an extensive smuggling ring within Mexico City. It's been hindering her investigation in a number of ways.
I worry for her safety. I do hope the Vigils look after her.
My thought exactly. I've made clear that her own safety is top priority. She should be under the Vigil's protection now. While we're ruminating on the topic, there's something I feel needs clarification.
Okay.
I had thought the pigment investigation was a request from the staff committee, but you're the only member who has shown any interest in its progress. The request came directly from you, didn't it?
Well deduced, Mr. Adler. You've heard about the conflict between the internal factions of the Foundation, I assume. Inevitably, its impacts have affected Laplace as well. After I awoke from my coma at the rehab center, Commissioner Pedra paid me a visit. He warned me that over half of the staff committee supports the proposal of a comprehensive policy reform at Laplace. Should it pass, Laplace may lose its independence and become a full subsidiary of the Foundation. He asked me to join the staff committee and oppose this policy reform. I agreed.
Ach so. Then if Laplace develops enough groundbreaking storm technologies before the Foundation does, we can turn the tables on them.
Indeed, it would give us better leverage, if nothing else. But we don't have much time on our hands. Their hawks are gaining support from more commissioners as we speak. For now, all I can do is delay the proposal's review process.
Typical politics. You once led the Plesetsk branch, Mr. Ludwig. And as I am sure you can see, I have never been one for matters of politics or leadership. I was only appointed to maximize the chance of preserving and continuing Director Lucy's research. That is to say, is there any chance we could bring Director Lucy back to Laplace?
Whether possible or not, our first step in either case will be to stop this policy reform. If Miss Latham's investigation yields no significant progress soon, all we can do is wait for good news from Lorenz Butterfly. I'm confident she'll bring us something. She's always been one step ahead.
You sound quite certain of her. But we know nothing about this Lorenz Butterfly, aside from a few unorthodox papers and provocative letters. Wait a minute. Unmöglich. You know who Lorenz Butterfly is, don't you?
It was the year of 1999. At the time, I was a visiting professor at Cambridge University. There was a student in my class, far too brilliant for her exceptionally young age. The staff told me she wasn't an enrolled student, She simply came every week to attend my lecture.
Is that allowed?
I had intended to recommend her for admission, but, of course, the storm disrupted everything. I ended up leaving Cambridge and joining Laplace myself. After the second storm, I paid the university a visit and saw that young lady again.
Are you saying she survived multiple storms on her own?
Yes. Though she didn't share the details, I could tell she was hiding a secret, or running from some serious danger. She had an exceptional gift for the sciences. Naturally, I invited her to join Laplace.
But from what little we know of her, she's dangerous.
I trust you would not mistake me for an idealist, Mr. Adler. Dangerous as she may be, we need her help, especially in times like these. That said, should she become completely out of control, I hope to be her one and only victim.
You have done little to reassure me, Mr. Ludwig. Aber vielleicht hast du recht. Wir müssen um jeden Preis weitermachen. Alle sind so verbissen entschlossen. Es wird Zeit, dass auch ich die Kraft aufbringe, weiter durchzuhalten. I will continue to monitor Miss Latham's progress.
Don't mess with these. Out-of-body experience? The patient recently suffered a severe episode of out-of-body experience during his research on holiday language. His consciousness has since fully recovered, however his soul has now repeatedly transferred to his familiar without warning, accompanied by short-term memory loss. We already mentioned this though. A weakened sense of reality and distorted time perception. Prior records indicate that the patient lacks sufficient awareness of risk tied to out-of-body experience. Ongoing supervision and intervention are required. He also reports consuming an unidentified arcane substance resembling honey. Its composition remains unknown and requires further analysis. Abnormal self-perceptions, distorted sense of time, and gaps in memory. Out-of-experience duration episodes can last from several hours, typically followed by short-term memory loss. Experiment intervention record. Plasma candy, complementary medicine. No significant improvement observed. The patient's only feedback concerned taste. Risk assessment relatively high, though the patient shows signs of improvement. Ongoing observation is recommended with particular attention to reoccurrence of the following: depersonalization, derealization disorder, speech and language impairment, assaulting colleagues without conscious awareness. That did happen. Recommendations: extended medical observation period until symptoms subside, keep systematic records of time, duration, and patient descriptions of each out-of-body experience. Restrict the patients from high-intensity psychic research for the duration of the observation period. Doctor's note: the patient has come to regard his out-of-body experience as perfectly normal. This nonchalance and near-total disregard for treatment led me to believe that the rehab center's coffee machine, which requires weekly repairs, may actually be more stable than he is. Wow! He's at the level of a broken coffee machine. Alright then.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, about that. Could you wait, Mr. Adler? I need a second to replace my reel so I can answer you properly.
Hey.
Your technique is most delicate, mademoiselle. Were you once a professional art restorer? Or a collector, perhaps?
No, none of that. I can't say I've got much experience with art. I just expel arcane energy from crime scenes.
Is that so? Well, you should know that I happen to be carrying quite a number of murder weapons and a few corpses within me.
We did
Wait,
it!
do you think the original Mr. Perez is inside of her?
Smile at my camera and say cheese!
Eh?
Hey, you know what? This reminds me of the Three Musketeers. We're just like them. Oh, if only I could keep investigating with you guys.
I think Ramona would like to bow out.
If only. You got other plans? No, nothing like that. It's just that I don't think I can continue my investigation anytime soon. You see, I need to replace some components in my head, else I could suffer a continuous memory loss. The components were supposed to last longer than this. Did they get you? I was sure I deflected that bullet. Yeah, you did! You saved my life!
So she needs RAM? I think she changes her reels pretty often,
when a gear
doesn't
will
she?
foul up.
Did she mention RAM?
Of course. The mishap that tops my list of most unfortunate malfunctions had to happen now.
Because I think the reels are her memories.
The bright side is, we've confirmed the club's involvement in the murders, and knowing you, Miss Ramona, I'm sure you can solve...
You didn't really confirm the involving of the
me.
murders. It's just...
It's on them.
Upgrading to a digital camera? I don't think she can upgrade because
after we
the
got
camera on her head is her, I think.
They'll send their agents to raid the club and run Perez into the ground. I'd bet on it. I'm not sure how I let myself get roped into this mess in the first place. I'm so sorry. You're right. I shouldn't have assumed you were some lone wolf hell-bent on protecting the city.
Oh.
Yeah, you
just
got it
digitize her film and it
I
works.
clear out arcane energy.
I thought her
not criminals.
original body is not the film per se, but the actual bulky camera on her head.
You two stay here for now.
Because otherwise, if she herself was a
Place should be
film,
safe from the
right?
club's
then
goons.
why do you have to constantly change it? I would
Safe and free
think
at
that
last.
wouldn't work out.
I simply couldn't ask for more. Thank you so very much for dragging me out of that torturous place. This might sound a little forward, but might you possibly find me somewhere to be hung up? Somewhere pleasant, please? Oh, how I long for a place to call home. Preferably among fellow arcanists.
Multiple personality
Though I certainly
disorders.
wouldn't say no to such a lovely cemetery either.
Yeah, hang her in the cemetery. That'd be the best place. Wait, but then she'd be weathered. Maybe a tomb would be better.
Miss Ramona, you'll not be disappointed by my services. I assure you. I can hide all manner of wicked secrets within my flame.
Wait. I don't think
Manus Benedicte forced me to swallow all sorts of rubbish in France.
Oh, was that why
Only
she
to
was
be
there?
smuggled across the Atlantic and thrown into the darkest corner of the Turquoise Serpent Club. The memories torment me still. Which reminds me, though I was used as a dumping ground by
Dumping
the
ground?
Manus, if I search carefully, I could still find something useful, even valuable.
Probably the pigments?
A moment, if you will. Allow me to find you a suitable gift.
So is she actually like a dimensional painting with a... Yeah, it must be like some sort of dimensional painting, right? You want to burn the painting?
This is a miraculous mirror I received at a market in Paris. Look into it, and you'll see a beard fit to measure sitting right upon your face. A dream come true for a bare-faced beard wisher. This little conch isn't half bad either. A sailor, drunk as a skunk I might add, threw it at me when I was stranded on the Mediterranean coast. The music it creates could rival a siren song, I tell you. Though it does carry the faint whiff of that sailor's rummy breath.
She reminds me of another character in this game, and I just can't figure out who it is that she resembles.
Oh,
Because she's
painting
kind
lady.
of unhinged.
I just thought of the perfect place for you. The timekeeper's suitcase.
But very
Clean and
earnest.
always bright, and
Unhinged,
has a
but
huge
very earnest.
backyard called the Wilderness to boot.
What? You gonna put her in my suitcase?
More importantly, you'll meet all kinds of wonderful people there.
Loggerhead? I'm gonna kick you
Ooh la
out.
la! A chance for rebirth sent straight from the heavens. I can hardly wait.
Are we ignoring the fact that she's probably carrying
I'll ask the
corpses on
timekeeper
her?
about it once I get back to the Foundation.
The answer is no. Loggerhead? Wait, Loggerhead? Hello? Marcus? Marcus is just a self-centered brat. Oh, not
You
brat.
just
Self-centered
couldn't leave me and the spirits here
victim.
alone, huh?
What do you call that?
Forgive the intrusion, Senorita Ramona. Might I have a moment of your time?
Victimizing,
Sure.
self-victimizing
If you
disease,
don't
whatever
mind
they.
standing.
That proper.
Don't have any
There's a
drinks
proper
to
word for
offer
that. I
either.
just don't remember. what
Living
it's
with
called
the
right
dead
now.
usually means peace
But no,
and quiet.
no. This painting reminds me
Not
of
so
somebody
much
else
tonight.
who's just as annoying. Parapedia? She reminds me a little bit of
You and your
Parapedia.
friends
She just keep on
certainly made
going
your
and
presence
going and
known at
going
the
and going,
auction.
and nobody really wants to know.
I hear every gang in the city is trying to
Or
sniff
like
you out.
diggers. Oh, yes, exactly.
Signora
She's like
Luisa
diggers.
even put a bounty of 50,000 charpadantes on your heads.
As nice as it is for you to come here and tell me I'm a wanted woman, I doubt those goons can find me someplace. And clearly you're not here on their behalf either.
Correct. I'm here to...
Retrieve the painting?
I just wanted to ask you something. You attended the auction to investigate the serial murders, see? Were you able to track down the culprit?
You serious? You saw what happened. I was framed for the 6th murder. From now on, smoking out Perez is a Vigil business, not mine. You didn't seriously expect me to catch the bastard, did you?
No need to be modest.
It's likely.
The Vigil would never have gotten this close were it not for the crucial information you provided.
It's very
But
possible that he's the one who did it.
there's something else. I suspect Senor Perez isn't the true culprit.
Or maybe it's somebody else, since he... Why would he, like, steer the suspect to somebody
I've
out of
been
way?
thinking it over all morning. You should see this. I met a young woman. She doesn't work for the Vigil Bureau, nor does she intend to stop the next murder. But she did help me find this list. I dare not fathom what might happen if we don't do something. This could be your last chance.
Last chance for what? Actually, forget it. I got a hunch I won't like what you're gonna say.
I miss Schneider. I miss her so much.
Thank you, señorita.
When
have
are they
a
gonna
kind
put her
heart.
back?
I wish you
I
every
absolutely
success
loved her
with your
voice in English.
investigation.
It's a shame they killed her off.
Golly! A critical clue delivered right to your doorstep. You really do have influence in this city, Miss Ramona.
Hey,
Larissa!
painting lady. You ever seen or heard of any of these people?
She used to work with Lorenz.
Let's see. Oh, indeed I do. I know them quite
You
well.
mean never?
These are all members of Manus Vindictae. A few I have not met in person, but I recognize their names. To think I once considered them friends. Ah,
Her
what a
kit
foolish
looks
collection
bad.
of brushstrokes I am.
I mean, if she's going to come
Though
back in a
I
different
must admit
form,
the
likely
days we
she
spent
might
in
actually be an
Paris
Arcanist this
were
time,
among the few truly
instead of a
happy
human with an
moments in
Arcanist
my
weapon.
life.
Yeah, diggers is everywhere.
This list shows the Menace members responsible for smuggling pigment and coordinating with the club.
So, if we find them, we find the arcane pigment. Let's do it!
Settle down, Latham. See the timestamps here? Their last smuggling run was a while ago. For all we know, they've already skipped out of Mexico entirely. Then again, why would Anil give me this list? Perez isn't our guy. What did I miss? Is the answer somewhere on this list?
I mean, it might be Anil, and maybe he just wants to find the pigment.
Ledru Rollin stayed at Rosa's Inn for 3 days. Booked it after burning down her kitchen.
How would I know?
Rosa asked me
I'll
to
be
track
honest,
him down
like, they
using
call her
my
the Exorcist, right?
ancestral psychic ability.
And she gets rid of, like,
Disappointed
possible
when I told her I'm not a psychic.
traces
Neither
of
were my parents. Frauds,
arcane energy that might cause a place to become haunted.
I remember him.
But I don't
often
understand
saw
how
him
that
tinkering
correlates
with
to her using a
dangerous-looking
mop, though.
alchemical materials. The poor man seemed to have lost his mind the moment he put on that mask.
Maybe that's why he blew up Rosa's kitchen.
Diggers. He's broken into more than one government facility, claiming he only wanted to see the works of the muralism movement up close.
Because Diggers is more about art.
The guards and patrol officers threw him out, of course. Got a friend in the government, Diego. He told me all about this guy.
Oh, that hip fellow. Still alive, is he?
Right?
I haven't heard a word from him since he went to Tierra del Fuego with the preacher.
It's William, a journalist. Recently published an article in El Semanario Heraldo de México, featuring his interview with a foreign diplomat. Style was totally bloated. Only made it into the city's best-selling paper because of the diplomat's status. Rumor is, he gave him all kinds of stuff to make sure he got the interview.
Hélas, Fitzwilliam. Monsieur Perez was sick to death of the greed of that man. One day, as I was sitting in the warehouse, I spied him barge in and make off with all manner of valuables. A golden pendant, an antique statuette, a turquoise mask, and even a most exquisite quetzal tiara. Talk about greedy. He also stole a few paintings, once depicting indigenous people in Mexican mythology, I believe, before stuffing everything into a giant bag and disappearing.
Paintings?
Oui, chérie. There are countless works of art in the club. In fact, I heard that Diplomat has a particular interest in art exhibitions. Perhaps it was those very paintings that Fitzwilliam used to curry favor with him.
How could I not see it? The key to solving these killings isn't in the Turquoise Serpent Club.
Whatever do you mean?
The first murder, a vagrant drowned next to a pile of trash out in the desert. Case was freaky. Got passed to the Vigil Bureau because of it. The second, a businessman drowns before falling into his own vivarium, only to be shredded to pieces by his own critters. The third collapsed in a bustling plaza. The fourth in a monastery. The fifth in an apartment. No link found between any of them, except for the way they died.
Drowning?
It was right in front of me the whole time. In the junkyard. In the
Uh,
monastery's office.
I have no idea.
And on the plaza's wall. Latham. You remember that scorched strip of cloth we found at the
I
fifth
said
crime
that I
scene?
was wondering about that too. I said, like, she's an exorcist,
I remember.
but
The one with 3 symbols on it, right?
there's no relation to the
logo of
mop.
the
So I was
Turquoise
like,
Serpent
why
Club.
the heck is she carrying that
That's what
around? I
led us
don't
to
get
the
it.
auction.
But it isn't about the logo. What matters is the strip itself. It was linen, part of the canvas of a burnt-up painting.
Painting? But what about the 6th murder? That lady was killed right in front of us. And there weren't any paintings near.
Wasn't that an auction though? That was.
Wait,
Exactly. A painting was being auctioned off at the time. We should have seen it sooner.
I already saw it at the beginning of this whole
It
fiasco.
all makes sense. Every single one of the crime scenes had a painting near it.
Uh-huh.
The
Yep.
key to solving the case is in the paintings.
Then, what Fitzwilliam brought to the diplomat would be...
we need to warn him.
He's at a party near Senora Juarez's family ofrenda, a businesswoman. If we move fast, we might still be able to get to him before the killer does.
Roger that, partner. Operation Save the Day is a go.
But yeah, Kino, I have no idea
No,
why she's
listen.
carrying around a mop.
You're injured.
That's a great
You should
question.
stay here with the
but,
lady.
like,
What? Lone wolves in the movies almost
do
always
you
need a
recall what her
traffickant.
job is? She's like,
I
she's
can't
an
let a friend
exorcist,
get into
right?
trouble
So
by themselves.
why is she using a mop? Mopping up
Neither
arcane
can I.
energy? But I don't see how that works.
Huh? Oh, wait. You mean I'm your friend too?
Yay! Loggerhead made a friend! I think.
But something's still fishy.
Ramona didn't deny it, so yeah, she's
All
a friend.
these victims, diplomat included, look familiar to me. But why? Where else have I seen them, besides the newspapers and reports? And more importantly, why me?
Huh?
Why am I the one who found all these clues, huh? Just because I was at the scene? Because I know the city like the back of my hand?
Are we going into the...
Or because
I
I
am the
happen to be
center
a
of all
descendant
this.
of a
I am the
famous
center of
psychic
the world.
family? Don't make me laugh. No, this isn't a coincidence. It can't be.
Ramona! Hold on!
Again, why is she carrying a mop? I wonder if they gave her a mop just because it would make her stand out, because, like, people wonder about it. So, she uses a mop because she's a crime scene cleaner who performs exorcisms. But does it have to be a mop in particular, though? It could have been, like, I don't know, what do you call that? Water jet cleaner, too. Or it could be a duster, or it could be a broom, or a vacuum. Well, whatever, I suppose.
Damas y caballeros,
Not to mention she cleans up
it
arcane
is
energy,
my
not
great
like
honor
physically clean
to
things.
join you in celebrating Dia de los Fieles Difuntos on this fabulous evening. Ah, you must be Senor Mac from the United States. How are you enjoying your stay in Mexico City? Just as I promised, is it not?
Mighty fine indeed. Thanks again for your invitation, ma'am. I have to say, I've been eager to meet you in person. I think I'm falling in love with this city already.
Well, the party's only just begun. Many more truly unprecedented experiences await. Believe me. Well, look who it is. A pleasant surprise indeed. I thought you weren't coming, Senor Aniel.
Buenas noches, Senora Juarez.
I owe you my thanks for your beautiful restoration of the murals on my family's tomb. I do so hope you enjoy yourself tonight.
I'm sure I will. Thank you for your kind invitation, Senora. This was a mistake. For her and for me.
Do you admit to being the killer?
Senorita Ramona is nowhere to be seen. Perhaps she isn't coming. No, she'll show her face. She's sure to
or maybe he
recognize
knows who
the
it is,
significance of that list.
and he's not sure, perhaps?
And Senorita Butterfly must be hidden somewhere nearby. Taking her seat for the drama, no doubt.
Ooh, do you have to imitate that sound? Ugh, that hurts.
I would like to express my thanks to Mrs. Juarez for kindly hosting us tonight. Here in Mexico City, I have been able to witness and feel the beauty of your culture. The Dia de los Muertos celebration has shown me the extraordinary way in which the Mexican people remember, celebrate, and reunite with their departed loved ones. And I have truly been moved by it. Now, please join me in raising a toast to all those past and to all who yet live. Let the party begin!
He seems on edge. Did something happen? I should follow him.
You didn't say you'd be here.
I couldn't help but worry about you after I gave you that list.
Huh. You can't even protect yourself. Why are you worrying about anyone else? Get out of here before the killer makes a move. Place is crowded. No one's gonna bother to save you when they strike.
What? How could that be? Enough of your excuses. In any case, we mustn't let Mrs. Juarez get wind of this.
Oh no. He's got a weapon. We gotta stop him.
Never mind.
Easy. Copy that.
Devour it all.
Lily.
Keep up the pace.
Thunder Talisman. Scientific version.
Is all my face?
What is that?
What on earth is wrong with you?
Ananli replacement?
Think you could go around roughing up my men?
Placement? Our placement matters?
Who are you? Some local gangsters?
Senor, listen. You're in serious danger. He was gonna assassinate you.
What nonsense are you spouting? He was just delivering a report. It's the painting I gave Mrs. Juarez. Apparently, the color has faded in one spot. My assistant was only asking me to check it over.
The painting from the Turquoise Serpent Club? Where is it? You need to give it to me now. If you want to live, you need to stay away from that painting.
You're from one of those xenophobic arcanist groups, aren't you?
Eh?
Mrs. Juarez warned me about people like you.
Maybe Mrs. Juarez is the
What
one.
are you planning to do, huh? Kill me in front of all these people?
No, no, senor. Listen to me, I'm trying to help you.
Help! Intruders! Help!
Oh, there it goes.
What on earth? Senor, are you alright?
No te acerques tanto. Ese poder arcano podría ahogarte junto con él.
Where am I? Is that a lake beneath the water?
This is just like
what happened at the auction. The killer can't be far. Must still be hiding somewhere near the ofrenda. There! Get him!
Reminds me of Coco.
Maldita sea.
And you lost them. Or her, whatever.
we lost them. This is a wealthy area. The mansions on this street must have guards at their entrances. We can ask them if they saw anyone suspicious.
No time for that. The paintings are the key to the killer's MO. But what else am I missing? The diplomat already had the painting for a while before the party. That journalist must have given it to him a few days ago. So why'd the killer wait so long? And why strike in front of so many people? Why do it on the night of one of our biggest festivals? That's gotta be it. It's all about the timing.
Timing, you say? So it has something to do with Dia de los Fieles Difuntos.
That's right. The second night of Dia de los Muertos. The night we welcome back and reunite with the faithful departed. Death is just a part of the cycle of life, right? I bet the killer thinks so too. And they chose tonight because they're trying to lead the spirits of the victims somewhere. Someplace they aren't meant to be. Huh. That may be the answer. See? Someone's laid a trail of marigolds out the back door.
The vivid glow of marigolds is what's said to guide spirits back to the land of the living.
They want us to follow this path, huh? Fine. Then let's go. You're kidding.
Hmm?
Of all the places.
Cemetery? Your house? I mean, it makes sense to lead it to a cemetery. But if it leads to our house, though. Ah? Oh! Wait, but that would be individuals. That can't be right.
The Mexico City People's Library. Home to the Vigil Bureau's temporary branch.
Ah! So it did lead there.
Why
It's
here?
because of the mural? So maybe it's the fault of the crazy receptionist? No, I'm kidding.
Wait,
Can't be.
Anil. I'm not sure what might lie ahead. You better stay back.
Understood. I wouldn't want to be a liability.
Or maybe
I'll
he's just
await a
using you
certain
to
young woman here and do my best to ensure she doesn't interfere with your actions. Be careful, Señorita Ramona. Your safety is more important than anything.
Why does it? Yeah, he's getting more suspicious by the minute. Like, I have a feeling he's using her to do something.
They must have dispatched some top officers to the club after they got my report. Others will be out on patrol, making sure the festival doesn't have any Arcanum-related accidents. Still, I can't believe they would just leave the place empty. That makes no sense. There must be.
Did she trip over a body? Oh, okay. She's not dead.
No. Help.
Oh, never mind. She's about to die.
Still breathing. Trapped in a living nightmare or something. A whole lot of Numa gathered here. Someone's activated a ritual. A big one. Power of it's knocked out anyone in the area. Who the hell be able to set up a large-scale arcane ritual like this? In a Vigil Bureau branch? And how?
Ah, yeah. The receptionist said at the beginning. She's like, if it involves Manus Vindicta, you might as well say they're gonna take over the foundation. Maybe it took over a branch.
But now it's finished. Could this be the killer's final piece? And I followed their marigold trail here. Am I their final target?
Are those hummingbirds? That can't be ravens.
You finally come.
Muriel!
Teresita, my dear friend.
Oh, I forgot about that
Teresita?
dude. He was so very quiet.
You think I'm a friend of yours? Is that why you chose me?
You've truly forgotten everything. That's quite alright. I'll help you remember, just as you once helped me. This mural is my first and final piece of the era. A product of blood, sweat, and tears. A tribute to the Mexican mythos you held so dear. One that honors both the sacred traditions of our ancestors and our courageous struggles in the modern world. You see, no matter how strange this world becomes,
That's the pigment.
I will never abandon our shared dream.
He's part of Manus,
incorporated each of
definitely.
us into the painting, just as I have done many times before. Think of it as a celebration of our rebirth. I've waited a long time for this reunion. 4 long years. Crossing several storms under Manus Vindicte's protection. I chased all sorts of myths and legends, all to find a way to resurrect the dead. And I finally found it. The Aztecs believed that the manner of one's death determines the soul's reincarnation. And so tonight, the souls of our warriors will be reborn, like butterflies emerging from their cocoons, carried on sacred winds from the north. This is our reunion, one not even death can keep us from.
So I think the arcane ritual was already painted into this mural, presumably? Well, there's no balancing thing right here. So this can't be the final boss. Probably.
I'd rather deal with the unseen world.
Why are we fighting against Ramona? Oi!
Alright, I'll handle it.
Disney's charging.
E-code complete. An accurate reading.
Verdad revelada, disfraces disipados. Leave me alone.
Why is my Ramona on Dynamo? Kino, in case you don't recall, Ramona's not even out yet. That's the character that they put into my team. I don't actually have her. You notice there's 5 characters and not 4?
Any arcane skill I cast will only empower the ritual.
Like you would know that? But you know generally it can only be 4 characters in the team, not 5.
Loading.
I'll handle the purification.
In memory of the dead.
Eliminate target.
Doubt I can stop him out there. I gotta try to break the
Yeah,
ritual
but
from
never
the
part of
inside.
story. At least not 5 of your own characters.
But if I fail, the mural might swallow me up for good.
Yes, it was.
It's all or nothing now. Come on.
Like, has there ever been an instance where they made you pick 5 of your own characters? Like, generally, it's always like, oh, you know, this character who's part of the story, whether you have them or not, has to be put into this team. I don't know.
And now, to return to my long-term mission.
Que duermas bien, Teresita. Fall into the dream. Our irreplaceable memory of the past. Cuando despiertes, todo habrá vuelto a ser como antes. La belleza de nuestros días de gloria.
Teresita? Who are you talking about? Soy Teresita.
I wonder if you modified her memory. Or either maybe she was, and before she got reversed. That's highly possible.
Teresita? Teresita?
Perdón.
Tenía la mente en otra parte. Ustedes...
Me llamo Muriel. Maria asked me to welcome you on her behalf. From this day forth, you're officially a fellow member of the Midnight Kitchen.
You're Maria's new student? Oh, sorry. I don't mean to be rude. I'm just surprised you're so young.
No need to apologize. You're not the first to say so. But I've been painting for as long as I can remember.
The Midnight Kitchen. An interesting name. An homage to Montmartre's Bateau La Bois, is it?
No, nothing like that. We first started gathering in Maria's kitchen late at night, so Antonio suggested we name our little club after it. Maria founded it in hopes of creating a space for like-minded artists to have open and meaningful discussions. She's been planning to start a magazine on Mexico's artistic transformation. And she said you have some wonderful ideas and insights on the art of indigenous peoples. She said you could teach us all about it while she's away on her exhibition tour in the United States.
Well, I'll do my best. Though I have to say, teaching has never been my strong suit. Don't set your expectations too high. Besides, I'll need to look over your paintings first.
Trust me, you won't be disappointed.
Eres un pintor genial, Muriel. Tu obra causará revuelo en todo el mundo.
You're too kind. But as much as I appreciate such praise, you know fame has never been my goal. And I wouldn't accept the title of genius either. I simply love to paint, to create alongside my dear friends.
Your goals are admirable in themselves. Though more than genius, your greatest gift lies in your unending passion. Still, I can't help but wonder if this movement is on the right track.
Is this about that Arco Nuevas Masas?
See, we once saw our movement as revolutionary, a force to change our society for the better. But, as Siqueiros said, it seems it may have already fallen under the thumb of the petite bourgeoisie. We wanted to reconceptualize our identity, history, and culture as a people. We believed that only through common understanding could we ever truly be united. We wanted to create a unique story, a story of Mexico. But have we succeeded in our goal?
Teresita?
I'm having second thoughts, painting these murals on the walls of grand buildings. Perhaps it's been a mistake all along. Why did you turn down Lucas's invitation, Leo? Paris is the center of the art. You know Rivera went to Europe to study around your age, don't you? An opportunity like this doesn't come all that often.
No quiero irme de México, Teresita. No puedo. Quiero quedarme aquí, junto a mis amigos. You saw the debate at the Palacio de Bellas Artes? We're at a critical turning point for the muralist movement.
Which is precisely why I want you to refine your skills in Europe, Muriel. It would do you good to free yourself from this mental turmoil. Art can change the world. I still believe that. But there are many obstacles we need to overcome. A challenge that has kept Maria very busy, and for which the progress has hardly been satisfactory. I shouldn't distract you with all this.
Mire, si eso es lo que desea, Teresita.
Entonces hazlo. Haz nuestro sueño realidad, chamaco. El futuro depende de ti.
What is this, some sort of romance scene? I mean, if he was just gonna revive Teresita, then how about the other friends?
Sueño. ¿El sueño de quién? ¿Yo? Suena inspirador, pero... ¿Por qué no siento alegría alguna? Aquí no hay más que tristeza. Hay algo muy olvidado. Tengo que encontrarlo.
This is the land where traditions are told through murals. After the revolution, the young government turned it to its artists. This new-born Mexico has so many stories to tell, so many to shape, and paintings adorn the walls of its buildings, become the perfect medium. In 1920s, the muralist movement swept through the country. Look, this was an art form both ancient and brand new. This no longer lived in auction houses, galleries, the private collections of the wealthy. Instead, it unfolded across the vast walls open to the public. On those walls, artists spoke of justice, freedom, and this nation's history and memory. Imagine it, a new country, a new canvas, and so many stories to tell. From the very beginning, these murals were inseparable from politics. The brush was the story, artist's voice. They spoke for the ideals, beauty, and for all the suffering people of the world. But voices are difficult to harmonize, and they can turn harsh. In the 20th century, entering its third decade, cracks begin to appear between artists and artists, between artist and state. Should the murals depict suffering or glory? Whose praises should they sing? Which path forward? Rivera, Orozco, or Siqueiros? Three names that once symbolized hope are Los Tres Grandes, held different visions for the future of both their art and their country. The rift only deepened. In the small midnight kitchen, young painters listened to this fight of the century. Alright, should be a boss battle, probably. Likely. Definitely. Are we fighting Muriel? Real or exclusive existence, no eternity on earth, only a fleeting movement. Be as resilient as jade as it shatters. Be as it revered as gold as it crumbles. Be as it resplendent as quetzal's plumes, it will fall away. No eternity on earth, only a fleeting moment. Canteros Mexicanos. Mexicanos, probably.
Ha pasado mucho tiempo, Teresita.
I'm gonna guess his boss form
Maria,
is gonna be like a painting and
Antonio,
that flower and a paint
Carmen y yo.
maybe.
Todos te hemos extrañado muchísimo.
Huh?
Bienvenida de nuevo.
Where are the other three? I don't see. With your
Muriel.
flower pot?
When did you return from Europe?
How many years have passed since then? I can't seem to remember at all. Well, please, tell me all about your time in Paris.
Where do I begin? A lot has happened over the past 4 years. I encountered an arcanist organization called Manus Vindictae. With their help, I survived an event called the Storm. Many times, in fact. But by the time I returned home, I realized everyone I knew had perished. What I returned to was no longer the Mexico I knew.
Oh, my dear Muriel. I'm so sorry to hear it. Perhaps Maria and I shouldn't have sent you to Europe.
But I learned so much there. While I was in Paris, I learned from Professor Rousseau's research. His efforts to find a resurrection ritual led us to discover depths of myth. The sea of humanity's collective unconscious. His failure proved that a successful resurrection requires the alignment of multiple nearly impossible conditions. But at least the professor's research pointed me in the right direction. Do you recall the Temazcal ceremony we once talked about?
The cleansing ritual?
That's the one. Drawing from the Temazcal ceremony, Professor Rousseau's research, and countless other texts, I have finally created the ultimate ritual of resurrection. Using special herbs and arcane skills as a catalyst, we may transfer our existence into a painting, where we'll be enveloped by absolute darkness. And within that primal void, we can regain our purest consciousness and rediscover who we truly are, who we were meant to be. The ritual requires a unique arcane silver ore, which I was fortunate to find here, in this era's Valle de Lágrimas. From it, I crafted a pigment of infinite malleability, one capable of recreating almost anything, even our memories and identities. The sea of collective unconscious is the deepest layer of the human mind, the origin of all things. Rest assured, Teresita, I will reconstruct you completely, body and mind, from the depths of myth.
So...
I'm not sure I entirely
why did you
follow,
absorb Ramona?
but I see that you are every bit the genius I always knew you were.
Or is
Muriel.
the Ramona just happens to have the same
Who
parents?
else would connect resurrection rituals to an ancient sweat lodge ceremony?
Sweat lodge?
I've tried everything over the years, but I finally found a method that works, Teresita. I'm so thankful that I found you again.
I wonder if sacrificing
you have to,
or killing those
from
people
the bottom
was
of
a
my heart.
catalyst for this?
But I almost feel as if I've forgotten something important.
Now is the year of 1920. The start of a decade you and Maria once longed for. The Muralist movement has just begun. I'll ensure we won't make the same mistakes we did last time.
It isn't like you to care about anything beyond your paintings.
People change. It was only after I left you and the others that I realized how lucky I was to live a life completely dedicated to my art.
But we have changed for the better, Muriel. You've grown up. Can take care of yourself now. You no longer need Maria or me to protect you. Knowing that, I can continue my search for what I've forgotten.
Is it really so important? More important than our dream? Than Maria, Antonio, all our friends of the Midnight Kitchen?
It is. It's only a haze to me, but deep down, I know it is more important than anything. I'm sorry, Muriel. Until I find it, I can't pursue our dream with you.
Okay, now where he goes crazy and tries to kill us.
No debes seguir más adelante, Teresita. Mientras más profundo avances, más se debilita mi ritual. La esencia de tu mente podría borrarse por completo en las profundidades del mito. ¿Estás realmente segura de que quieres irte? Sabiendo que tu propia existencia podría desaparecer.
So he was trying to use Ramona to revive Teresita. Like,
es tan hermoso.
I'm thinking maybe Ramona is her new version of herself.
Centelleaban como cristal. Gracias por mostrármelos, Muriel. Pero tienes que entenderlo. Nada dura para siempre. La muerte es parte del ciclo de la vida, como cualquier otra etapa. Ese futuro con el que sueñas me conmovió, sí, pero no me pertenece. Igual que esos recuerdos que obligaste a entrar en mi mente. Ahora necesito encontrar mi verdadero yo. Necesito encontrar a Ramona.
Por favor, detente, Teresita. Por favor, no me hagas esto. No puedo perderte otra vez.
Ah, I knew it. Okay, let's see. What form do you take? Is the flower involved or the paintbrush? Balance mode. Okay. Huh. Might be different from what I thought. Butterfly? There's no paintbrush. Okay, I am
Don't take it on step.
my theory was completely wrong. Ah, okay.
Que nuestros pasados regresen a nosotros como mariposas y colibríes, que sean tu armadura y tu guía, que te protejan y te conduzcan a través de las aguas.
Tu armadura es exactamente lo que me ha aprisionado. No puedes ver eso, Muriel. Solo me estás obligando a destruir tus recuerdos.
The dead emplaced you.
Alright, time to crack. I'll handle the tech support.
Charging.
Cherish life.
Encryption complete. An adequate sample.
Faraday's miracle.
Who am I? What do you mean? Why do I know the dynamo rotation? Is it normally buff first and then attack? Right? Why is that an issue? I don't understand. Isn't that... That's the way it is with every team.
Teresita,
Buff and then attack.
¿por qué estás haciendo esto? No. No puedo dejar que te desvanezcas en las profundidades del mito.
Because I never play optimally.
Wow. There is no end to this misery.
doom of
Loading. Charging.
sacrifice holds meaning only in its warning. Life is delicate and easily lost.
So I didn't play after me just now. I see.
Target confirmed.
I bricked the...
The light that illuminates all.
Yarka, it's a
A perfect algorithm. One that can only exist in theory.
The dead.
Loading. Charging.
Hold your breath.
Enumeration is a last resort. But sometimes it can work a miracle.
Show mercy.
We're gonna go into phase 3.
Todo está
No, apparently not.
roto
I was kind of expecting phase
y
3.
desaparecido.
What do you mean?
Nuestro viaje. Nuestros sueños.
I don't know. His name is Muriel, not
Y
Kumar.
el
That might be
futuro
why he didn't have phase 3.
al que no podemos llegar. Que descansen en las profundidades silenciosas.
Another perfect combination of reason and passion.
Uh-oh.
The
Gonna get
spirits
assassinated by
followed the
Lorenz.
marigolds all the way from a mansion in Roma to the People's Library. A final touch to complete the mural. Quite a night.
Uh-huh.
I've got you now.
Oh, I thought she was aiming for his head. Apparently not. Oh, now the sun turned into an eyeball. Or it looks like it anyway. Ah.
Teresita. It's you. The ritual worked. Professor Rousseau was right.
What did? Hold on.
What are we to do next, Teresita?
Wait, hold on. Are you going crazy? Didn't she say no? Stop playing
It's
Charon
over,
cards.
Muriel. You're the serial killer. It was all you. You used a special pigment to make paintings with arcane powers, your murder weapons, and passed them out to the victims through the club. And then, you activated a ritual through the painting to kill your target. You killed all 7 of them, all to get the friends you lost to the storm back. Those people in the mural. Your friends from the Midnight Kitchen, aren't they?
1, 2,
Maria,
3, 4,
Carmen, Antonio,
5, 6.
Laura. And Teresita. Who'd have ever thought those faces would match the victims almost perfectly? To think how often I walked through this hall and never made the connection.
They were my best friends. My countrymen. My comrades. Before I left Mexico, you gave me some dahlia seeds. Do you remember that? You said we'd meet again when the dahlias were in full bloom. So I carry the pot wherever I go. I care for them, no matter the circumstances.
I'm so glad we finally met again. Just as you promised.
Okay, I have to end the stream right after this chapter. I have to continue next time.
You didn't manage to pull off a single one of your resurrection rituals, did you?
Probably because they weren't supposed to be dead.
I don't understand what you're saying.
I saw
Ready
you
to go,
in
baby?
the painting, Muriel. In that boy.
Are you ready to go?
A little younger.
We have to go to an appointment.
A hell of a
Go get
lot
dressed.
saner
Tell your
than you
sister
are
to
now.
get ready, okay?
But you all the same.
Go.
I'd been thinking.
Go get
In the
dressed.
fragmented memories I saw in the depths
Don't worry
of
about
me.
it. Just go.
Where are they from? Who do they belong to? But seeing you now, I think I get it. You didn't reconstruct Teresita's consciousness from the depths of me.
Baby, I said to go get
Not
dressed.
one did.
You don't have
Those
socks on.
memories and feelings were painted into the mural by you. And they
I'll
all
tell your
came
sisters to
from
get
you,
ready too,
Muriel.
okay?
That's why I could only see memories of you and Teresita together. All the moments you shared with your friends, the memories you held so close that you couldn't just let the dead be dead. You've given them up, sealed their spirits inside your paintings. You completed the rituals, but you destroyed yourself.
When? How did I? No, Teresita, I didn't.
See? I'm not Teresita. And you still can't see it. Your dearest friend and mentor. And yet you still mistake me for her, a complete stranger. The moment you finished this mural, you scrubbed every last trace of her clean from your mind. You aren't even yourself anymore. All those people killed. And for what? The delusions of a man in the middle of destroying himself?
You mean there's no way to save my friends? I killed them. With my own hands. No. Teresita. Why can't I remember your face? Your voice? The memories? Why won't they come to me? My most cherished friends. My family. No. If I forget, then they will truly be gone. What must I do? Wait. You said my memories are sealed within these paintings. Is that true?
I mean, it might be a theory on her part.
What are you doing, Muriel? Stop. The Vigils will get here any minute. You don't stand a...
Ya lo recuerdo. Usted es la señorita Ramona. Trabaja en la oficina de los Vigil. Lamento todos los problemas que causé. Parece que he cometido un error tras otro.
Is he gonna seal himself into the paintings too? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he did.
Ya es demasiado tarde para corregir mis faltas. Gracias por poner fin a esta tragedia mía. Ahora lo único que queda es cruzar las mareas del tiempo y volver a su cálido abrazo.
Did he just disintegrate himself? A rare smile, like touches his lips as if drifting into a warm, pleasant dream as he thinks. Light, shadow, and color coalesce around him, shrinking as he disappears until all that's left is a single painted hummingbird. It flies up towards the mural and joins the circle. So he put himself into the mural. Oh wait, how many is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's more than 7 in there. Oh well, I mean his friends are there.
All these deaths. If only I'd realized the truth sooner. I'm sorry, Muriel. You tried so hard, but I'm not Teresita. I could never be. There are still so many things only Ramona can do. Looks like I gotta report this now. Case is closed. ¿Acaso uno no puede tener ni una noche en paz? Nunca debí aceptar este maldito trabajo.
Is it Lawrence? Anil.
Quite the tragedy.
I was wondering which corner you might be watching from. So you came after all, Señorita Butterfly.
Here's the twist. Let's go. Where's the twist?
I couldn't miss the grand finale. Tell me, are you satisfied? You are the one who orchestrated it all.
Oh boy, let's go. Alright. How did he orchestrate it? No! End on the cliffhanger and I have to go. It'll have to be continued next time. Okay, I have to go to an appointment. I'm sorry.